Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Lemon Lemon, and today we're back to playing Coffee Talk, Hibiscus, and Butterfly. So, last time we had Hyde drop in, and we learned he's moving back to Seattle, which is kind of cool. So, I'm hoping we get to see more of him. Probably not in this game, but maybe in the third, if there's a third episode. Other than that, Officer Jordy was in, and Lucas was also in, and they all chatted. And that was actually quite an interesting conversation, even though we definitely screwed up Hyde's drink, unfortunately. Though, it does make me wonder, what is his special drink? But I guess at the moment it doesn't really matter. So, let's get right back into it. Inumi, Mimi. Oh, so they are all Mimis. It's just depending on the species. So this is like Inu. I don't know what that is. Is that be... I want to think Inuit off the top of my head. But maybe it's a type of dog breed. That's just not coming to my head. So Inu Mimi and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Well, that would make sense to some degree. Lionfish invasion decrees a successful trial. Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Ooh, we got some new stuff. Oh, is Bailey's coming back in? I mean, I kinda hope so. He's not my favorite character, but I definitely like him. It's sometimes scary how many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Whew, you think so. I have tons to think about every day. Don't we all? Like, how to make your timeline more fun. Oh, okay, never mind. I could really use a good cup of tea right now. Yeah, I can get behind that. Coffee, though? That just hits differently. Bad traffic at Yale Street. Avoid. Unfortunately, I used to drink coffee like whenever the hell I wanted. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to drink it past a certain time. Within 8 or 9 hours of bedtime. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. I mean, it looks good. I don't know, I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. It can be nice, but lack. It's too dainty? Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? Actually, it's not actually the worst combination as long as you get the shades and tints correct. That wouldn't be the worst. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No take backs this time. Bail. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. Ooh. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make. Hey, Lemon, what do you think? Oh, God. Don't fucking ask me. I don't do that shit. Pale green lilac and danderful yellow. Or red, black, and purple. For a wedding? Honestly, I would maybe drop the pale green. Wait, unless you're doing like a flower aesthetic. The first one actually sounds pretty good, because you could have like lilac flowers with the purple and the green, and then you could have like dandelion flowers with the yellow and the green. But I kinda agree that it is lacking a little bit. Almost needs a little more color. Or, not even more color. It seems like it needs something more bold. But then in the latter, it seems too bold. Almost like tone the second one down. Bae, don't put a lemon on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Oh God, that was even worse of an answer. You should have look. Saying both are awful was better than that answer. Oh my God. Trouble is, we don't know what our options are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones? The ones you spotted on Tomachill. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you have 200 guests. Look, I get wedding... Look, it's not that weddings are typically expensive. They are. But it's mostly because like everything listed wedding gets knocked up so much. It's bullshit. You'd be better off buying everything separate from different places. Not mentioning it's for a wedding. And saving money that way. But like, on the other side, why don't you have everything you need for the accommodations for the people you need, and just be cheap about a wedding? Like, sure, it's a big day and it should be important and memorable, but I don't think it needs to be fancy or expensive to be those things, you know? That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The keyword is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite all. It's like a domino effect. Okay, I agree you can't uninvite someone, but you don't have to invite everyone. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. Okay, that is a little different then. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Bailey's also has to remember, Lua is very family oriented and family first. This was the whole issue in the first game. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want a wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Lemon. Of course. What can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do, and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. With a nice, spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. So, that could be cinnamon or ginger? Let's try cinnamon. I can always go back and try the ginger. Jingle beans. That actually sounds pretty good. But hold up on that one for now. Oh, that's so bitter. Okay. I wanna do jingle beans because it's fucking ginger bean. Jingle beans. That's awesome. So yeah, we're gonna do this one. Hopefully it's the correct one. Cross my fingers. A warm drink with a kick for Christmas mornings. Also perfect against headaches on a rainy work nights. Oh, I think we picked the perfect one. Oh, her whole thing's in French? I guess I can just... Yeah, I'm just gonna get the editor to translate when it's like... We have everything. It's gonna be a little easier that way. Interesting. It's all French. Was it French in the first game? I don't remember. Oh, that's novel. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. New guest. That we are. Hi. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. Wait, is this a French-English dynamic? That just clicked in. It could be. This is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? I never have. Ugh, disgusting. Oh, give me a break, Hyde. Everyone and their mother knows you have a thing with Gala. Granted, I will say it might not be the same as like these two, but I mean, yeah, that's the best I got. Anyways, I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. He's so rude. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. That might be the best. I'll stick here for a while anyways, until Lua properly gets off to work. Whew. Alright then. Did you hear me, Lemon? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it. A spicy drink? What the hell would you want? A spicy drink. I'm thinking maybe coffee? Ginger and cinnamon? Oh, that sounds pretty good. But doesn't seem like that might be what he wants. Green tea. Normal. Something spicy. And then double it. I'm thinking ginger, right? Oh god. I don't even know with this guy. No, that can't be it. Oh, there was a drink. Yeah, fuck it. Let's... What should I do? Let's try it, I guess? No, that doesn't look right. Oh, fuck. I have like one try. And the question is, should I waste it on hide? And my problem is, oh, I've already messed up his drink once. And I feel horrible. You know what? I will do it once. Only because, and I promise you it's only because I kind of like hide as it is. And I kind of want to impress Hyde. That, and he kind of scares me. He did say he liked hibiscus, right? And he wanted something spicy and double it. I'm gonna go ginger. I only have this one try, so whatever this is, he gets it. That looks good. We don't really have an option, so... Well. Did he like it? He liked it? Yeah! Well, that's comforting. Hibiscus ginger ginger, a traditional Nigerian drink with an invigorating ginger kick, supported by cloves and pineapple. Honestly, I never would have thought of adding pineapple to a drink. I felt up to a challenge, so try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the hide code. Oh god. Panic. Oh god, he doesn't like it. Oh fuck. I fucked up so hard. Okay, This is kind of troublesome, Lemon. You know me a little too. Yes!
Yes.
So I take it this works for you? This is perfectly executed, Sobo, if I've ever tasted one. Glad to see you made good use of your ginger resupply. So quite literally, we could have never made the drink you wanted last time? Are you kidding me? This game's a dick. I was thinking that we had the ingredients, but we just don't know how to make it. So I was racking my brain this whole time just to find out it's ginger. I was missing ginger. I literally, no matter what I could do, I couldn't make it. What an asshole of a game. So, you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me sopo like this every time I visited. She lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? Huh. When you got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. Oh, she died. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget. And for others, you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yes, we are. That's nice. Give me a story. Dad just found a missing photo album of my childhood, and I can only wish you can see how cute I am as a kid. Is it weird? Okay, maybe this is just my perspective. Is it weird people take baby photos? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just always found it weird. Then again, I really hate photos, so I guess anything related is weird. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out plenty of wedding as well. Suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey, here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. And such a dramatic backdrop too. You should start serving popcorn, Lemon. Honestly, if a cafe started serving popcorn, like kettle corn popcorn, that would be actually pretty good. Cause that's a light snack. Throw some salt and pepper on that. Oh, that could go pretty good with coffee. Cause you gotta think about it. Coffee is acidic. Then you have your lightly buttered, salted, and peppered popcorn. And the fattiness from the butter actually gets cut through by the acid from the coffee, and both the kernel can absorb some liquid, and the butter will actually make it so it's not as harsh on your stomach. Granted, you're probably not having enough to do much, but even a little bit's better than nothing. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, this is what I have with my coffee sometimes. It's pretty good. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. Which I think is fair. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I gotta go to work anyways. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Lemon. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Ooh, no bye to Bailey's. Ugh. What can I make you, Mr. Bailey's? I think something warm, sweet, comforting, please. Hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work. Now, is it chocolate with honey and milk? Or when you say honey and milk, is it milk and honey? You're not helping, and I don't have any chances. No, you know what, fuck it, you get exactly what you asked for. I do not give a shit. That actually looks pretty good. Hey, look at that. We're moving up in the world, you know? Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Wow. Thanks. That's so informative. This game's an asshole. There we go. Jacobi Miruku for you. Perfect. This feels so good, Lemon. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customer. You're our valued customers. I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. Huh. You do care a lot for her. And of course I do. Well, it makes sense. They're getting married, right? Oh, but Hyde's gonna be his asshole self. Then why all the fighting? Oh boy. You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture today, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Toma Chill, every wedding picture she's putting online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that, to have a special day. Damn, this guy does a lot. Fuck, if I'm not gonna lie. If you had to date anyone, And I'm gonna be honest, if I had to date anyone, I would pick someone like Bailey's. Don't get me wrong, he's dense sometimes, but think about it. He cares to the point where he goes out of his way to do a deep dive of research just to make his partner happy. And he's a nice guy. And honestly, he's fun to talk to or listen to. Doesn't really matter in this case. So it's complicated. I guess, yeah. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this and too that. Is it too much, too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. Okay. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man, Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lure back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I want to say it, whether you like it or not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll say this before Hyde says anything. I understand Bailey's perspective, but I think if he just wants Lua to have the perfect wedding, you should just let Lua do the planning and everything. Even if she makes some cuts. Because in the end, she has a different vision of what she wants than, at least is what it seems. She has a different vision of what she wants than what Bailey thinks she wants. Alright, Mr. Hyde, do your thing. You're sitting here going on about everything Lewis should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know what they need. Lua's the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not gonna happen if you pressure her. Especially with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into something or some sort of princess wedding. Just to make you feel good about yourself. Okay, he basically said what I said. And he wasn't as blunt. Well, he was blunt, but he wasn't rude. Which is nice. But what if we take so long that we reach old age? And we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. Yeah. Honestly? Don't get me wrong. It would be nice to be married. And nice to have, the title and go through the whole fiancé thing. But in the end, I don't really care about that. Personally, I just would want to be with my partner, the person I love, Because they matter the most. And since we're talking about some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. barely is. But it also wasn't wrong. Give it time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds simple when you think about it. Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Huh. Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. Oh god, no, please. That doesn't sound nearly as fun as modeling. Doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency, just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you gonna do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course? You're kidding, right? Hide. Hide. Oh! My fucking lord. Honestly, I even knew they wouldn't go down that route, but like, holy fuck. Is it still stressful? Because there's a what if, where it's like, he pulls out the, yeah, but they were tired, ... I think. Because that would have been like, Hyde, what the actual fuck? Anyway. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Phew. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. God damn it. Hi. See, that's the twist. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Oh, that was kind of just a joke, to be honest. I didn't think they would actually be retired. Meanwhile, the grandkids manage the whole enterprise. Like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know. And you to wonder about. God damn it. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an owner's face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? No, it's not. You young people. Impatient in business, like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. Yeah, if you actually go peak efficiency, the problem you'll run into, and this is what a lot of factories run into, is you just make your workers so fucking depressed and stressed that actually the output decreases. So, yeah, that's great. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them to be done right. Yeah, that's the other thing. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts if you paint with oils. That'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much... I'm sorry, what? Chiriosenkuyo? I am sorry for whatever language I butchered. But if you didn't want me to butcher it, you should have made it easier. So, whatever that kind of lighting is, and putting blue in the skin tones isn't novel anymore. Fair. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. Here's Gala. I'm moving here to be closer to them. Yeah, here's Gala. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone is ringing. Ah, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's? No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keeping bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Lemon. Of course. Have a nice night, Mr. Bailey's. Now, Mr. Hyde, are you done being a dick? Mr. Hyde? What was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering that right now is whether my car got nicked. I know Old Man Jordy said this area is safe, and it's a bit of a pile of junk. Huh. I wouldn't expect this car to be a pile of junk. But I guess it does make sense with the following sentence. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job. Not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? You know me well, Lemon. Some friends and I decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, hide-shaped, and I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to go poke the beowulf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you know? I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view for the sort of action which, I admit, might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me, it was a very enjoyable indeed. They fucked. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala, the wolf himself. He peers inside. Then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door, tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Lemon, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit, just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard one. Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. Oh my god. I should have expected that. Hyde would be into some kinky ass shit. Like, god damn. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality, he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Lemon, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem... He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere. In a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection has some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up, but I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story? Huh. I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go. Before I lose all my remaining cred. I hope your car is safe and sound. So do I. And Lemon? Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. And safe journey home. Blue Lightning. We already read that one. It does sound good though. So, that was day 8. And I'm not gonna lie, it started out pretty rough, with Bailey's and Lua arguing. But, you know what? After Bailey's got a talking to by Hyde, I really hope things go well. But, on the flip side, as far as Hyde's little story, it was actually kind of funny. I just couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity. And I couldn't help but picture the whole scene. And, oh my god, it's just... It would be so... Like, being on like the fly on the wall for this would just be so bizarre. And baffling, but also quite entertaining. But With that being said, I don't have that much more to say. Other than I'm still enjoying the game. And I think it gets better with every episode. Well, every day that goes by, I guess. But anyways, thank you for tuning into the frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon, signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.